Hello, my name is Marissa Furman, and today I'm going to be talking about psychosocial development. Psychosocial development is one of Erikson's theory. His theory of psychosocial development was greatly influenced by Freud's theory, but he emphasized the role of culture and society a little bit more. So those two played a big role in his theory. Another difference between Erikson's theory and Freud's theory is that Erikson suggested that there was plenty of room for growth and personality throughout one's life. He assumed that a crisis can occur at each of these stages of development. And he also said that a successful completion of each of these 8 stages can result in a healthy personality. However, failure to complete a certain stage can result in the reduced ability to move to the next stages. And then that can lead to an unhealthy personality and poor sense of self. Trust versus mistrust. This is the first stage of Erikson's theory, which is around age 1. In the infant, if the infant receives consistent, predictable, and reliable care, they will develop a sense of trust, which will carry on with them to the next stage and into other relationships in life. Autonomy versus shame. This is the second stage, and it's around 2 years of age. At this stage, children begin to gain a sense of independence. Children should also be allowed to explore independence and have choices. Obviously, an adult would intervene if it was something that wasn't safe. Failure to do so can lead the child to have low self-esteem and shame or doubt. Initiative versus guilt. This is the third stage, and it occurs between the ages of 3 to 5. At this stage, the children begin to have more control over social interactions and tends to ask lots of questions. They should also be developing their interpersonal skills and have a sense of purpose. Failure at this stage can lead to inadequacy and hinder creativity. Industry versus inferiority is the fourth stage, and it occurs between ages 6 to 12, so that's a bigger span of time. At this age, children begin to gain confidence and a sense of pride. Failure at this stage leads to inferiority and not reaching their full potential. Identity versus role confusion. This is the fifth stage and occurs between the ages of 12 to 18 years. This is the transition period between childhood and adulthood, and this is where they're looking towards their future. This is also where the sense of self should develop, and failure at this stage can lead to rebellion and or unhappiness. Intimacy versus isolation is the sixth stage, and it occurs between the ages of 18 and 40, also another big span. This is the stage where one is exploring relationships and longer commitments to develop a deep sense of love and care. Failure at this age can lead to isolation, unhappiness, and difficulty forming deep relationships. Generativity versus stagnation is the seventh stage and occurs in ages 40 to 65. At this stage, one is usually settling down by now, and the plans seem to have plans for the future and look at the bigger picture. This is also where they feel as they should get back to society, and failure at this stage can lead to feeling unproductive and uninvolved with the world. Integrity versus despair is the eighth and the last stage, which occurs around the age of 65 and up. At this stage, one may reflect back on their lives and all that they have accomplished, or for some, what they have not accomplished. Failure at this stage can lead to dissatisfaction, despair, and even death. And those are the 8 stages of Erikson's psychosocial development theory.